Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about all the different campaigns which are kicking in right after this maintenance. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. Alright, so the very first thing I want to go over is, of course, the new TCG Line Strike is now available. So this is the card game. Now, personally, I'm just going to be looking at all of the different rewards to see whether it's worth playing or not. For me personally, as I've stated before, I'm not exactly the smartest card game guy. I'm actually pretty dumb when it comes to card games. So I find this a little bit complicated, but who knows? Maybe they'll simplify it and maybe it'll be easy to understand for my monkey brain. Now, something I want to point out is there is a Line Strike card scratch, which is a special banner. However, you cannot purchase this with AC. In order to scratch on this banner, you're going to need to collect card scratch vouchers, which you earn by playing Line Strike. So you're going to need to play Line Strike to earn a bunch of these vouchers so that you can get new cards in order to build out your deck. However, do understand that there are some AC beginner bundles that will be available, so if you do want to get a head start, you can just buy those bundles. But personally, I think the majority of players should just stick with the free method. I believe you get 10 free pulls every single week in order to get a bunch of cards, so that's like 20 cards every single week. So hopefully that is enough to build out your deck. But nevertheless, this is something that is pretty cool as you can fight NPCs. As you can see here, you can actually fight Glenn. However, if you prefer PvP, you can fight other players as well in this card game, which is pretty awesome. Now, for my friends who want to organize events revolving around Line Strike, you can buy a new build part called the Line Strike playing board and place this in your personal quarters. And basically, when two people sit down, it automatically initiates Line Strike between the two players, which is pretty awesome. So if you put this in your personal quarters, you could put like several tables, and that way everyone can play Line Strike together or against each other. However, Sega has also implemented a Line Strike playing board's official creative space, so you can come in here as well in order to play it. As you can see, there is a grand stage. I don't know if the TVs actually showcase what the players are doing. That would be really awesome if it did. So if they were like, you know, this was like the grand finals between the two players, you'd be able to see what each person has and what they're doing and stuff like that. That would be really nice to see, but I don't know if Sega has gone that far in the technology tree. It might simply just be a blank screen, which would be a little bit disappointing, but I wouldn't be too surprised if that was the case. Now, the next thing I want to go over is, of course, the Super Treasure Scratch. So in order to earn these Super Treasure Scratch tickets, all you need to do is do a bunch of limited time tasks as well as urgent quests. So make sure that whenever the urgent quest comes up that you actually run it. Now, do keep in mind for the next 2 weeks, we will be able to run the urgent quest twice, and all of the enemies in the urgent quest have 30% less HP. And we also get treasure scratch tickets for every time we run an urgent quest. So it's definitely a very good time to run the UQ whenever it comes up. However, they did put an update over here saying that there was supposed to be a pre-announced urgent quest schedule. Unfortunately, that is not the case anymore. So we do not actually have a schedule. So we don't know when the urgent quests are coming up anymore. It's a little bit unfortunate that they did this. And honestly, this is kind of a blunder. But nevertheless, we're going to be earning a ton of these super treasure scratch tickets, and there's a ton of goodies in this scratch. So just make sure that you finish your daily tasks every single day, as you do get 6 of these tickets every day by just doing that. And then of course, whenever the urgent quest comes up, you complete both of them, you get another 2 tickets. So it's going to be incredibly easy to earn a ton of these super treasure scratch tickets.
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.